Look at that. That's crazy. You can barely see the knots. Hey guys, I'm going to be talking to you about the Uniwigs Ultra Breeze Halo Top. It goes by 12 inches for my hair. Now, as you can see, I experience hair thinning. It's had a nice fresh wash and a blow dry, so it's got a bit more volume, but as you can see, it's from there, and then I have it from the back as well. So I find that wearing a lace topper helps a lot. So this one here that I will show you, it's nice, soft, silky and smooth. I've put curls in it to style it. And the inside of the cap, here is the halo wire. So this is the halo wire here. As you can see, I've tightened my halo wire because these little things right here is what you do to tighten them up. So you just pull this bit here, which is what I've done. You pull this bit here and it will tighten up the halo wire. So with the halo wire, it's to get it to sit more flat on your head. So then at least that way it looks more natural. And then the inside, oops, I got my clips up. But on the inside, we've got 4 clips. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And these clips will be going in your hair, and then you just clip them in place like this. Like that. Here, I've cut the lace a bit more. So then that way, it goes nicely onto my hair. But yeah, so up closer, I will show you. Right here, as you can see the little knots, but you can barely even notice them. That's how you can tell it is good quality. People wouldn't even be able to tell that it's a wig topper. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's melting on the skin. Literally. And it's nice and bouncy. With a wig topper like this, because it's ultra breathable, it's going to be perfect to wear when it is summer in heat. And when I had it on my head, I honestly didn't feel like I had it on my head. Surely I did feel it because I've got clips and stuff in my head, but to me, it was barely noticeable. So I find that this is perfect for the heat, especially on a day where you might not feel like wearing a wig, because I'm experienced in wearing wigs, and I have worn a hair topper in the past. And when I wear the wigs, I find sometimes there's some days where I don't want to wear it because it is just too hot, and I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered wearing it, so I just put my hair up and I don't worry about it. But now that I have this option right here, which is in the ultra breathable lace, it makes life so much more easier, because on those days where I'm really hot and I don't feel like wearing a wig, I can just chuck on this topper right here. So it's perfect for that reason, for the heat, and it looks realistic. So I'll show you me putting it on so you can get an idea and see how it looks. So first you put in your hair in a ponytail so that way that wire can go underneath. So I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail. And my hair's already styled as well, as you can tell, so I've got my hair styled so then that way I can blend it in with my topper. And then right here, I make sure all the clips are unclipped. So unclip, unclip. Okay, so also the wire is up to you, but if you want to tighten it, you can tighten it. Mine's already tightened enough. So this is how tightened I have mine. So then that way it can sit flat once again on your head. And tuck it right underneath like that. And then I'll take my hair out now. Then, whoop, and then you got to fix it. She's given a little bit of crazy hair. So now you got to fix it in place. You get the hair clips and you make sure that you've got it in the place that you want it to sit at. So for me, I like to sit mine more at the front because I got a decent amount of hair loss. This is what I do, and I find that this is a better way for me personally. Get your hair a little bit and see if you can try to blend it. So the bonus with this is you can have this up further, like it doesn't look noticeable or anything. Like, look at that. Look how realistic it looks. If people look at you, they're going to be like, I like your hair, and then they won't realize that you're wearing a hair topper. But yeah, so this is with it on. I understand that there's women out there that are constantly finding alternatives with their hair and they're not getting anywhere, whether that is treatments, laser, hair products and stuff like that. And if you're not getting anywhere, then why not wear the hair topper of the week? Because it's just like wearing an extension piece on your hair. Like how women out there, they get hair extensions in the hair. It's basically the similar thing. So there's no reason to feel ashamed. And there's also no reason to feel ashamed for your hair, because your hair loss doesn't define you. It doesn't define your beauty. Hair loss is a big thing, a big insecurity for many women, because many of them feel like it is part of their identity, but it does not define your beauty. And I stand on them. So this is in the color Truffle Brown. It's a beautiful brunette brown color. And also some people like to add glue. They like to glue theirs down, which for me, like, I like to try to go glueless as much as possible. So my tip is that I will try to pin the lace down and make sure to not damage the lace. But because the lace has like little bits of holes in them, as you can see, you can just get a pin it in on like a canvas for when it's drying, if you want to dry it naturally, or depending on you can blow dry it. But that is my way of training it to sit more down, so then when I put it on myself, it's not going to be lifting the lace as much. But some people, they like to do a different route. Some people would like to just use glue just to glue it down. For the knots right here, I sometimes don't use powder, and then other days I use powder. It just depends on how I feel and how it looks on me. So you just go by how you feel and what you feel like suits you best. It didn't even need any powder. I've got no powder on at all. I've just got it on and that's it. I've got it clipped in, and it doesn't, like, I don't even feel the tugging or anything, and it just feels very lightweight. It feels very lightweight. So if you're someone that can't afford a lot of money, then I would definitely recommend in getting Uniwigs hair toppers. They have a wide variety of range, and they now include the halo wire in all their toppers, which is even a bonus. At least with the wire, it will look more flat on your head and it will look really realistic. So yeah, make that change for yourself. I am glad that I made that change for myself into wearing wig toppers, wigs. It's the best change I've ever made. I'm more happier. And there might be days where I don't feel like wearing a wig or wig topper. So who cares what other people think, right? It's not something that we should be ashamed of. But yeah, so thanks for watching and all the best with your journey.